Good morning, everyone. I hope that this morning finds you doing well and well rested. I know you're getting ready for school and for work, but I appreciate you joining this morning for our Wednesday Wisdom. It is our 6th episode, and I just, as always, appreciate your time and your attention with this. My wife and I were watching a show last night. It was one of those police shows, and one of the police officers, I believe she was a detective, got into some trouble, and all of her friends, her co-workers, her friends, even some of her legal counselors, if you will, were all encouraging her to take a path that was, on one hand, morally wrong in the sense of telling a lie, but that lie would end up preserving herself. It would be something that in the long run it would help her. The problem would be is that she would have to tell this lie while on the stand. So in other words, she would be under the threat of perjury if she was ever to be found out. In the entire show, one of the subplots was this concept. What is she going to do? Is she going to take a road that is less traveled? Be honest, be an individual that walks with an integrity, or is she going to be an individual that preserves herself at the end of the day? Take a risk in perjury, and so the entire show was one of the subplots built around going back and forth, and finally, in one of the more intimate conversations that she had, She just simply told the person that she was talking to, I can't do this. This isn't just who I am. That I need to tell the truth. I need to be honest. That part of our work, and this is what she said, part of our work as police officers is to be men and women of integrity. And of course, so she takes the stand, she tells the truth, and her worst fears don't become a reality. As a matter of fact, truth won in the day. She was exonerated. She was able to go back to work, and all is well within that little world of that police show. I was thinking, last night, how many times you and I are put in a position during the course of a day to where we have to make a decision. Or am I going to be a man? Am I going to be a woman that is full of integrity? Am I going to be somebody that is going to value truth and honesty? Am I going to be somebody that values the word that comes out of my mouth in a conversation with someone? Our life is built around safeguards to protect people who are not going to be individuals of integrity. That's why we have contracts. That's why we have lawyers. That's why we have all kinds of things. And it's, on one hand, you understand why we have it, but on the other hand, it's a little sad that is a part of our reality and the fabric of our society. But when it comes to you and I, and it comes to individuals on a day-to-day basis, and all the positions that we end up coming in, situations and circumstances, I hope that we choose the path of integrity every time. I hope that we choose the path of honesty every time. Two things that came to mind from Scripture that really highlight this. One from Proverbs 10:9. Whoever walks in integrity walks securely, but he who makes his ways crooked will be found out. It's a simple but powerful truth that an individual, just like this police officer on this show, how confident somebody is when they know they're living within truth, they're living within an honest lifestyle. And it's amazing how many others that don't, how they are very careful with what they say. And I like the images that Solomon gives us, that if we make integrity part of our lifestyle, if we make it part of who we are, and we live out that integrity every day, then we have no reason to be on shaky ground. We can walk securely. Part of this biblical honesty, though, has to do with us keeping our word. That if we tell someone we're going to do something, then we do everything that we can to keep that word. Our society used to have a saying that our word is our bond. It was something that people could trust. It was something that was predicated on our character, our reputation, and our integrity. Jesus speaks to integrity. He never mentions the word itself, but in his Sermon on the Mount in Matthew 5 and verse 37, in a section that a few verses right before verse 37, he says not to make promises. Don't swear by heaven. Don't swear by God. Don't swear by the gold in the temple. Live in such a way that when people hear your word, they don't have to have extra assurances that you're going to keep it. And that's when he closes it out in Matthew 5:37. Let your yes be yes. Let your no be no. That is Jesus in his wisdom telling us or showing us what integrity looks like. Solomon says that if you walk with integrity in general, you're going to walk securely. You're going to be on solid ground. And Jesus says that integrity is lived out by just simply telling others yes or no. And having the reputation, having the name, having the integrity that people can trust that when you say yes, you mean yes. And when you say no, you mean no. All of those things contribute to what we talked about last week in choosing a good name, having a good name, building a good, solid, and powerful reputation. My encouragement to you is that today, whatever situations arise, however these things unfold, my encouragement to you is to walk in integrity, to value the word that comes out from your heart, and to give those assurances to people that you are a man, that you are a woman, that I'm a man of integrity, that I want to be an individual that can be believed, that can be trusted. And if we walk that way, if we will make integrity part of our life, Solomon says in Proverbs 2:7 that those who walk in integrity, the Lord is a shield around them. Ultimately, we may go through a fire, we may go through a tough deal, but in the end, we end up being vindicated or exonerated. That is my encouragement to you. Fold integrity into the fabric of your life. Be a man, be a woman who, when you say yes, it's a yes. When you say no, it is a no. And walk securely today in that integrity. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Please share this post with your friends, your family. Of course, we at the Raleigh Church of Christ would love to have you come and visit with us. We're located at 911 Behringer Drive, Raleigh, North Carolina. Tonight we have a midweek Bible study at 7 p.m. If you're unable to make it tonight, our Bible study begins Sunday morning at 9:30 with our worship time at 10:30. Right. Again, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I hope you have a great day and a blessed day. Bye-bye.